real easily. I could see Optic taking out
Yeah,
GMT.
final 3, I mean, who knows? I never
Right.
want to count a 3-0, seeing how things went yesterday, and no one was able to close things out. But there's potential there for it. You're going to see Havoc kicking things off with the SVG. He's looking high. You saw on X-Ray there are a couple players there. Is he going to be able to spot anything? It looks like they're playing lower right now. Well, not that low.
No, not coming on that lower wall run. And obviously, with Overkill in, you don't mind the sniper class because you're able to have the VMP as well. You're just going to lose some attachments, perks, but you can still make things work. It's going to be a first kill going in favor of Cloud9. Llama is able to take out Saints. Traded out very fast, though. It's basically able to take out Assault. So we got things evened up at a 3-on-3 scenario at the moment. The bomb for Cloud9 seems to be headed over towards B. It's currently down right now. I'm not even sure if LG knows it's down. Actually, Nameless on the screen can definitely see the bomb. There's you can definitely see the bomb over that player.
It should have been called out, you would think. But this would be a tough one. I was going to say a tough one for Nameless to see as a sub, but he's able to win it. Looks like Studyy timed out, so they're going to have to work on getting him back into this one. It's going to turn this into a 2 versus 2. Nameless is basically trying to deal with the pressure coming in from Silly and Havoc. Basically, he's able to pick up one, and despite the fact that Studyy drops, Luminosity is still able to take that first round. And typically, if a player drops, usually they can get back in within a round or so. So
I got to see this.
He just shot his elbow off.
It's a 3-shot kill there with the Man of War. I mean, Man of War is
maybe,
really powerful.
Maybe he was weak. Or he tripped and hurt.
That's a big round, though. I mean, obviously, trying to get Studyy back in. Don't know how long that'll take. You get that 1-round advantage. Obviously, you can. If I was Luminosity, I just kind of sit and wait out the time. Yeah, I think that's your best option.
Well, one person that usually doesn't wait is Havoc. He likes to play aggressive, but the style you're going to see from Luminosity makes this pretty dangerous, right? If they're playing back, trying to waste some time, if he ends up getting over aggressive, he's probably going to get caught.
I get word from League Ops that Studyy, it's not an internet thing. His power actually went out completely. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to. Now, these players, they got to get second lines. They got to get backup generators in their houses.
Yeah, they're cheap, right? You never know. There could be like a zombie apocalypse, too. That's the time you're also going to need a generator. I have a generator. I don't have a generator, Matt. That's the second time I've lied to you today.
It's like you don't even have an air conditioner.
I don't. I live in Santa Monica. I don't need AC. It's 70 degrees and sunny every single day.
Well, it looks like we may see some action potentially soon as Nameless pushing up towards the B side. He's got one player in the stairs. Don't think he saw him.
If he
did,
did,
the stairs back down.
He's
no, he didn't
very, very dead then.
Yeah, he's 100% dead if he goes in. No, now he's going up top. So
they're going toward. Oh, they actually got the opening pick at A. It's going to cause havoc. I would think to rotate over quickly and catch them. Now comes the rotation. He should realize.
And Nameless is coming on a nice flank here.
This round right now, if I had to call it, this is going to go in the favor of Luminosity. Nameless gets another. He's got the opening too. He's going to find one more. His Man of War's been on point. He challenges but backs down. Now all of a sudden it's Havoc by himself who rotated a little bit late. He can't win it.
They don't even get a kill.
The 3v4.
They don't even kill anybody.
4 LG without losing a man. That's embarrassing. That's highly embarrassing. That's
awful.
It's like you looking in the mirror. It's just embarrassing.
It's not that bad.
Now, you're a handsome fellow. I take it back.
Yep. Thank you, Clint.
You're welcome.
Luminosity goes up 2-0.
I had wavy blonde locks.
Instead, you just have
if I had your hair, dude,
whatever's on the top of your head.
I don't know what it is, like a chia pet. But I'd be a surfer.
That explains it. I mean, California's in a drought. You need to put water on chia pets for the hair to grow, right? So
that's the problem.
Explains it a little bit better now.
Need more rain.
So looks like Luminosity is going towards the middle of the map. They get first blood again.
Don't do this to them, please. Please don't lose a 3v4 and not get a kill again. Dude, LG, they're just that good.
Do you remember in like Little League Baseball when you were up by like a certain amount of runs, they like called the game
the mercy rule, right?
I feel like if you lose 2 rounds,
we mercy rule it?
Man up into search and destroy. I feel like this would definitely be grounds for the mercy rule if there ever was one. Bomb does go down though. It's going to be Cloud9 getting it down at A. They have a good position here. They should be able to take Spacely out. This guy top AC. This guy should be able to
One of them's going to get him. Yeah, he checked the corner, just not deep enough. He was hugging the wall really nicely.
Cloud9's going to win this round.
Yeah. Cloud9 definitely should, unless Saints can somehow pull off a miraculous 1v3, but he doesn't really have much time to work with is the problem. Tries to snap onto Llama, but he can't win that. But the 3 players of LG have done their job. It's been 2 pretty long rounds. They split it 1-1. So, I mean, they've more than done their job now for Studyy. But the question is, with the power out, I mean, I don't know. We've all dealt with this at some point. It's like the power either goes out for 30 seconds or it goes out for 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. There's no like in between, I feel like.
Yeah. It's a real quick like flicker and it's out, or it's just, yeah, you're spending a day, you're not taking a shower because there's no hot water, and you're just a very sad person.
I wonder if they'll call TP.
Oh, God. TP, you want to come back and fill in? You're going to be using a sub again.
I can't see that phone call going well. As
Oh,
the
never
bomb's
mind. Still be an AR. Study.
Yeah,
I was thinking
yeah.
about Nameless being there still, but no, he can still rock the AR.
That looks like you're going to see another slow play here from Luminosity. Pretty much the only thing they can do at this moment in time. You have Nameless. He's got his specialist up. He's going to have Psychosis ready. Psychosis doesn't really help him too much in a round like this.
Turns it into a 6v4 instead of a 3v4.
Well, going to have one player just jump right into his crosshair. Nameless, some nice shots, able to get that first blood yet again. It's going to EMP check that left-hand side. Say no, nobody's there, but the bomb's lagging a little bit behind, and obviously not many players available to watch the flank. Havoc in a really good position to just blow up this push there by Luminosity.
Yeah, you can watch like 2 out of 4 spots.
Yeah,
right
but
now,
I feel
basically.
like they've taken so long, Cloud9, like they haven't
Now
shown
they can
anybody
set
on the
up.
front of the bomb. Luminosity should know there's nobody here at this moment in time. They clear it all out. They have to know that they're coming from the other direction.
They're both hunting.
Maybe they don't.
It doesn't appear they know that at
maybe
all.
they
They
don't.
should. Now maybe Nameless got the cue, like, hey, I should back up. Saints is still playing that close box. Let's check the HC real quick from Spacely.
Spacely's going to get eyes on at least 2 here.
He should have seen both. He's dropping in the water. He's going
nice
hunting.
route.
There's one. Solid stuff. 2v2. Let's watch Spacely and Nameless as they're trying to get the retake. He's stunned up. Nameless should get pushed momentarily. I don't think he knows exactly where it was. Wasn't able to find it. Now it's a 1v1. Llama versus Nameless. Nameless loses probably the first gunfight he's lost in the entire series, but it doesn't matter as there is not enough time for the defuse, so he gets the job done. 3-1. LG. This is a brave performance.
Cloud9's lost 2 rounds with a man advantage.
Dude, they're like, they're undermanned. It's not like I'm watching Braveheart, dude. William Wallace leading the way. They're undermanned.
I've never seen Braveheart.
Don't. You'll cry. You'll weep a lot. It's a very sad film. Very, very sad. Now I kind of want you to watch it.
You want me to be sad?
You the kind of guy that cries during movies?
Monsters, Inc. I got very, very teary-eyed. I thought that was a fabulous movie.
I cry during every film. All right, offense for
see
Cloud9. 3-1 lead for Luminosity. Monsters, Inc. was pretty sad.
Man down as well.
Man down. It doesn't matter.
Nameless gets first blood again, so stop running at him.
Nameless is 7-2, and that's why I kind of joked about that, losing that gunfight, because he really hasn't lost many, has he? Spacely comes flying in. Guys, are you watching anything? You have extra men. Give me both. Silly's by himself. What is happening? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. It's not like who did this happen to before where they won a couple rounds? It was Envy, right?
Yes, it was Envy.
And they won like 2 rounds on Infection, S&D, something like that.
Was it Envy FaZe?
And they pushed it to around 10 or something. Like it was a real valiant effort. They're legitimately looking better.
They're beating them pretty handily.
So I'm convinced right now that LG is better at Search and Destroy with 3 players than Cloud9 is with 4.
Well, got a legitimate claim.
What if they win this 6-1?
Spacely was able to kill that 1 player because he was in the HC. If they win the 6-1, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, usually I kind of have like an answer for everything. At this moment in time, if I was a player on Cloud9, I'd be freaking out.
Well,
I'd be just yelling at everybody.
It's funny because, I said I thought this would probably be 2-0 lead for Luminosity. Some of the other guys
I didn't expect it in this
fashion.
fashion.
They thought this might go 1-1, but nobody saw it happening in this fashion. You would think Jack's prediction would be correct once they went down a man. Apparently it doesn't matter. Is LG not willing to lose at this point?
Here's another slow push from LG, and what's scary is LG's actually amassing some utility here. So Nameless still with Psychosis. You have Spacey with Heatwave as well. I don't know. I think Spacey's on this guy to the left-hand side, and he can actually push up. Yeah, he is, and it's going to be Llama losing the first engagement. Like, does Cloud9 realize that they have an extra man, that they can just sit and watch the sites? Like, they don't have to challenge these gunfights 1 by 1?
What's kind of funny to mention about this a little bit is we had Evac S&D in the rotation for the first time, I think, 2 weeks ago. And remember, I think it was 100 Thieves was the only... Who just fell off the map? Someone just fell off the map. They got assisted with a kill, so he got shot.
He was coming on the wall, and I believe he got heat waved.
1v1 for Nameless. There's a Psychosis. He saw him. He wants to go hunt, finds him at the corner, and there's another round for LG. Do you think this is back to what we saw 2 weeks ago? Remember, like, no team looked very good on evac. I'm trying to find excuses, buddy.
They have
I'm searching
an
for
extra
them.
guy. It's not like there's a oh man, it's a crazy strat here by Luminosity. It's like they're winning with like man down.
I'm just worried that CLG recently left Call of Duty, right? They couldn't get a team really in the Pro League consistently. I'm worried Cloud9's leaving after this game.
No. You gotta.
What
Cloud9
is this?
Trying to make a comeback here as they head over towards the B site. An HC comes out on the side of LG. It's going to be the HC out of Nameless. Nameless should get pushed here. I mean, he's got an AR sitting in the B site alone.
Sure, he's going to kill 4 of them.
Well, he's just going to try and play his life, stay alive, because he has teammates on the flank, actually. So, don't know. There's actually one player who's going to get first blood. It's going to be Spacely. So, it's going to be first blood in favor of Luminosity yet again.
Nameless getting another. He's by himself. All right, so thankfully the other 2 picked it up as Llama and Silly were able to grab 2 kills. But you still, with 50 seconds left and the way Nameless has been shooting, he's on a 5 streak, by the way, you still feel okay about his chances here?
I think you definitely do. And look at this. It's going to be Cloud9 rotating the bomb over towards A, and it looks like Nameless is going to catch this perfectly.
If he gets to top glass here, he's guaranteed to turn this into a 1v1. He got there. He should be able to turn this into a 1v1. Oh, they saw him. Now he's in trouble. They're going to peek him, but they still have to get the bomb planted.
He's not in that much trouble. I mean, yeah,
well, I thought he was going to be able to win a gunfight for sure.
Oh, he gets that player in the back. That's a round win, because you know that second player is planting at that point.
Oh, man. Unbelievable stuff. If Nameless clutched the 1v2 to close this out 6-1, that would have been pretty godly. Welcome to LG. You've had a nice week. All right, 1 round away now is LG from winning this. I'm just gonna be upset now. Actually, I kind of want Cloud9 to push this to around 11 because it'd be insane, but at the same time, I feel like Luminosity's been so impressive. They sort of deserve to win at this point. They've won so many rounds. What was it? They had 1 on the board when it started, so they've won 4 down or 2 down. Or sorry, 4 or 3.
They won
4,
the
right?
first one, yeah, and it was well, yeah, all of them have pretty much been man down. He was his power went out mid first round, turned into a 3v.
That's right. So every round pretty much has been down. Spacely gets the first, he gets the second. 2 versus 2. Now there's 1 left, and Studyy's coming back. We don't need you. Get out of the game, Studyy. We're fine 3v4. But Assault's now going to pull the 1 versus 2, which doesn't make a lick of sense. He's gone lower. Can he find anything? He might catch the bomb planter. He's giving himself a chance. Shoots between both, and LG has done it. 6 rounds with 3 players.
That's
God!
I've seen a lot of really bad losses over the years. This definitely goes very close to the top of the list. I mean,
you mentioned the mercy rule. I've actually invoked the mercy rule in the series. This will be a 2-0 victory in a best of 5. It's done. Like, Cloud9's
it just doesn't
lost.
even make any sense. Like a game mode that is so player dependent on how many players you have alive, you start with an extra one every game. You don't win. It's just it's a very bizarre match. Are you okay?
All right. Apparently that was his throw over to the analyst couch. Wasn't ready for that one. Either way, I can officially say I've seen it all in COD.
Look, that's just unacceptable. I mean, you got to win 1. You got to win more than 2 rounds. 2, you should win the game from there. You're up by a person. You could really push wherever you want on the map. But it seemed like Cloud9, like Luminosity were able to get first bloods every time. Clearly, C9, they just weren't playing for the trades.
Not at all. And
this is all you got to do when you have the man advantage.
Every time Maven swapped over to Nameless, he was getting a kill. I felt like every time he was getting a kill, you could see Studyy on the side of Cloud9 there, had just joined back in at the very end, had some power issues. What a performance, though. 23-9 combined from Nameless and Spacely. Those 2 got first blood, I think, every round of that game.
I mean, that 1 kill Nameless had on Silly as he was backing out of apartments was absolutely insane, but really, you can't say it enough. When you have the man advantage in Search and Destroy, regardless if it's at the start of the round like